A lot of people, maybe like me, they want to tune into spirit, and the advice they get is to just meditate. And honestly, I tried that for a long time, but you ask me to sit and meditate and I'll sit, but my mind will just go off in a bunch of different directions instead of focusing on breathing or whatever. It just takes a lot of patience, more than I have on some days. And so I'm going to give you a tool that I love to use to tap into guidance or my spirituality. And I use it, I'm not going to say every day, but I use them a lot. And I really think that if you haven't used these, then you will love it. And they are called Oracle cards. And there are so many different kinds of Oracle cards. I'm going to share with you some of my favorites and show you how Oracle cards work and how they can be a simple little thing, little spiritual thing that you add to your routine daily or weekly. And it's just a nice way to tune in that's pretty simple and beautiful. So, an oracle card is basically a deck of cards, and every oracle deck will have a different amount. This one's 68. I know I have a 36 one. And what you do is when you open it, and this is a pocket one, so it's really cute. It fits in your bag or your purse in your car, wherever. And this one is by Colette Baron Reed, who has a lot of gorgeous ones. And this one is a spirit animal pocket oracle deck. It's a mouthful. But what you do is you end up pulling or picking one card for the day. And your card will typically have an illustration, and hers are just so beautiful. This one is a chameleon dressed up, and the message is act as if. And so this one is pretty simple, like act as if that's your message for the day. The giraffe picture is see the big picture. And I just love it because it's so simple. It takes 2 seconds to pull a card and you get your message. And the nice thing is, I think I've said it a lot, but the nice thing is it comes with a little book. Every one of these does. And then you look it up. I'm not going to look for the number here, but you can see this one for Coyote Spirit. It gives you a whole blurb, a whole message about it. And even a protection message. And so that's what's really nice is you get a beautiful picture for the day, a simple mantra or message you can take, and it gives you a whole message in the book right at your fingertips. So there's no intuition really needed. You can just take it and go, and you're done, and you have your message of the day, and it's a simple way to tune in. You can do a one card of the day, and often in these books, I'm going to show you, they have where you, maybe I'm going to show you. They have where you can pick, okay, here we go. They have where you can do a layout where you can pull two cards maybe, or you can pull three cards, and they might want to say, like, what do I need to know about? I can talk. What do I need to know now about this situation for my highest good? What's my next right action to stay in alignment with my intention? And the third card is what could this evolve? Where could this evolve if I remain on this path? Look at this. They even give you a giant 7 card spread. So what I love about these are you are becoming your own reader instead of becoming, I know I'm going to put myself out of a job, but you're becoming able to do it by yourself so that you don't have to go to somebody else for a reading every time or tell somebody on TikTok, pull a card for me. Go do it for yourself because you have that skill, you have that ability, but maybe you just need to develop it a little bit more and be able to trust it. But I think the cards are a really good starting place to begin. And so what I do is I take my deck, I typically have them all facing the same way. And I shuffle them 3 times. This is just me. And let's pretend I did that. Otherwise, here it's going to become 52 card pickup. I don't have a table. But after I shuffle them, I like to take my left hand and I just kind of feel intuitively where I want to pull it. And I trust that I'm pulling it in the right spot. And I put those to the side. Sorry, wombat. And I pull the one off the top. And in this case, it is a cat spirit, which is for me, claim my independence. So, what I might do then is kind of look at the picture. This is just a cat, but some of them, like this herbiary deck, has a lot. More going on in the picture. And so maybe I would say, oh, this for this one, which is oats, just be, maybe it would be good for me to be near water. Or maybe I'm like, oh yeah, I have that rock. And I want to, this is not a rock, it's a seashell. But I want to hold on to this rock and just think of something positive today. I don't know. And then go and read. Then I usually will read the message that it has to go along with it. And sometimes, it feels more right than others, but I just find it helps me to focus on maybe something that I want to evolve or happen that day, or something in me that I want to focus on. And you can journal about it if you like journaling. You can keep a running list of which cards you pull. I don't know, you can make it your own thing, but it's just a simple way to tune in to yourself and into spirit for just a few minutes each day. And it's a really nice way to begin if you have done nothing spiritual and you don't want to start with something that's a little bit more not as clear cut. This is just something tangible that you can pick. You can keep them in your pocket, in your purse, and it's just easy on the go. So let me share some of the ones that I enjoy using. Like I said, the Spirit Animal deck is one. That's by Colette Baron Reed. I'll show you. I have a lot of hers. They become addictive after a while. You really want to buy them, and you'll find some on really good sales. Like the Hay House has excellent 50% off sales on these. But this one is by Colette Baron Reed, which I love. It's called The Wisdom of the Oracle. And this one is The Enchanted Map. So both of these are really beautiful. The illustrations, I should look in to see who does her illustrations, but they're really just gorgeous, gorgeous. So these might be something that you want to start with. I also love my new Power Thought cards. These are oracle cards that were gifted to me by someone that I love, and they just have a mantra for the day that you can read, and a message as well. So those are really beautiful, and those are the pocket Power Thought Cards pocket deck that I also like. And also another favorite, I'm just going to show you two more, is the crystal reading cards. And these are by the Healing Oracle. It's a hefty set, comes in a giant box, but they have beautiful uh I don't know, I think they're photos or something. I don't know how they do it. And like this one says kyanite blue, letting go, and this one is pink tourmaline, forgiveness, and they also have the book inside that's really helpful. And that's a beautiful one. And then this is one that I got way in the beginning and has always been my favorite. And this is the Herbiary, the Illustrated Herbiary by Maya Toll Oracle Cards. And these are plants. And this one is plantain, which is one of my favorite things to find in the summer and show kids how they're great for bee stings and bug bites. But it's called Rewild. And they also have a book in here where you can do the spreads. And I love this spread in here because a spread is just how you lay the cards out. But this one has a 4 card spread called the cycle, and it goes through the root and the shoot and the flower, the last one, and the fruit. You probably guessed that already. And like, so they all have different meaning, and like the fruit is your outcome, what will nourish you as you move forward and provide the seeds for the next beginning. So it's just really beautiful when you find these oracle cards that are meaningful for you. They have Oh my gosh, just so many. And they're different from tarot because you can just get the message quickly. It's usually mostly uplifting, positive, and hopeful messages, or somewhere that you just need to tune in a little bit and, focus on something maybe that you've been ignoring. I'm not sure. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you today because it's a simple little gift that you could get for yourself, that just would be a great place to begin if you're looking to connect more with spirit and you're not really sure how. This is how you can be more, you know, intuitive and trusting of your own connection with spirit. I have found it to be really, really beautiful and helpful for a lot of people. So if you have more questions or you want to share which Oracle deck you love, please definitely put it down below. I would love to hear it and see it. All right. Hope you have a great day. Thank you and talk to you soon.